Hey everyone, it's Alex here from Carnivore for Life. Today is day 471 on my carnivore nutrition journey. I started on the 1st of May 2022. I was over 14 stone 7. I was in the obese category on my BMI levels. And my target was to get to a normal healthy range on government statistics, BMIs. And that would have been 11 stone 10 at the time. I achieved that last month, I think it was. Um, Thank you very much for all the support on the videos. I've now dropped down to 11 stone 7 and I've sustained that for over about 10 days, I think it is. And I'm really happy with the way I feel. I've cut down on things like eggs, dropped the cheese and heavy cream completely, and not quite line diet. I'm really enjoying the different types of meats I'm eating, and obviously I've still got eggs going as well. But 11 stone 7, I'm going to try and take another couple of pounds off that. Vanity wise, I've gone down from a 2XL to a medium on all my clothes. This is a large, it's too big for me now. So brand new wardrobe. In 10 days time, I'm going to be 65. I'm really looking forward to that because, although I won't be classed as an old age pensioner yet in this country, it won't be till I'm 66. That's when I get my old age pension. It's a milestone and I've achieved a few of those this year. Anyway, do my usual ramble. Thanks to all the subscribers and amazing support from everybody. Getting some amusing comments about my plastic surgery, my hair transplant, the colour of my beard. What else is there? Yeah, I must get a haircut. Yeah, getting a haircut on the 21st, so I'll do a video after that. I don't know. So only one or two comments. Quite a sensitive soul, but yeah, I mean, because it's my first YouTube channel, I wasn't ready for all the trolls, but I keep saying this, it is what it is. So I'll try not to say too much and hopefully enjoy the video. So today's title is my top 10 health benefits on my carnivore diet journey. So let's go straight into number one. Pretty obvious, really. It's weight loss. I've lost 42 pounds in weight. I can't believe it. I've lost all my subcutaneous fat from my man boobs. My face, I've only got about 2 chins at the moment. Lost my love handle, still a bit there to go, but trying to get back into the gym, getting the wrist slapped off Michelle because I always say I'm going to do it, but because I teach in a sports centre, it's almost like a busman's holiday. I don't want to go to the gym afterwards, so I need to do the gym visits when I'm on my days off, and also do work on the work weights bench at home. So yeah, 42 pounds in weight. I've gone from a 2XL on all my clothes, on my shirt, etc., down to a medium. I'd say this is a large. Could be wearing it a bit much longer. Can't explain to you. That's 21 UK bags of sugar, £2 bags. I mean, if I tried to carry them around now, I would find that really hard. My brother-in-law wears a weights vest, part of his job, and I can't walk in it. It's just too heavy. So the literal weight off my shoulders has been phenomenal. And yeah, I just can't believe that it's happened. So weight loss, the biggest change, and this leads to the next four benefits which I've had. Number 2 on the list is no more acid reflux. I used to have about 3 or 4 pillows, sleeping on a 45-degree angle in bed. And for the last couple of years, maybe since I was 60, I've been snoring quite heavily. Lots of inflammation around the throat. My weight has fluctuated. It's roller coasted since I was 50. I've probably gone down to about 12 stone, 13 stone, no, 13 stone when I had my operations, which I'll go into. But yeah, I've always gone back to being bloated, heavy, get called a big man in work, which I didn't like. Not the fat man, but the big man. But yeah, the acid reflux, I'd get up in the morning. Michelle said, you've been snoring all night. I was spit out and I'd have blood in my saliva. Checked it all out. I had an endoscopy, no cancer, nothing like that, nothing to scare. But I knew it was because I was overweight. But as I say, didn't have the answer at the time. My doctor gave me omeprazole, medicate or operate, which is, I'm quite cynical about things nowadays since I've been on carnivore, but, never ever talk about my diet. So acid reflux is my second change on my carnivore diet. Number 3, which leads directly from my acid reflux, no more snoring. Now, I may snore very, very, very occasionally, and it is so rare that Michelle says, "Oh, you snored last night," and hands up, it's when I've had a beer or I've had a glass of wine or two or three, and that is another challenge of mine. So compared to how I was before carnivore, it's very, very rare to do snore, but that is related directly, I think, to the inflammation, to the acid reflux, and all these things are connected, and it all stems from weight loss. And number four is I sleep like a grizzly bear or a big bear. Not so big these days, but as I say, that's how I see it. I sleep like a log. I remember saying on one of my videos that I get in the sleep elevator, go down to the basement level, stay there for at least 4 to 5 hours. I check my Fitbit, and my sleep performance is phenomenal. My dreams are incredibly real, but the good, positive dreams are stories, and I can actually feel myself, maybe subconsciously, that I'm coming back up to the ground floor level. And when I wake up, whether it's 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, I don't do what I usually do, is turn over and say, "Oh, I'm going back to sleep for a couple of hours," waking up at 10 or whatever. This is when I'm on my days off. But yeah, I get up. Sorry about the squeaky chair. I get up, just ready to go. Not hungry, don't have breakfast, find things to do, especially now that I'm starting my YouTube channel. I'm doing a lot of research on how to get it right and not be a rambler, which I still am. But yeah, so the sleep is phenomenal. My Fitbit settings are, keep on doing what you're doing, dramatic changes, but to get up refreshed, I'm 64, I feel decades younger every day. I want to get up and do things. I've done a quick video where I did 4 garden furniture reservations. Can't even say that. I'll get my teeth back in. Renovations. I did 4 renovations in June when the sun was just out every day, and I did a good job. And my thought processes were great. I felt alive. One led to the other, and you know, I'm not Mr. DIY. I'm Mr. sort of lie on your back, and yeah. So sleep, as I say, sleep like a big bear, and that has got to be one of the major health improvements that anyone can have. To be in your 60s and to be sleeping like a baby, like a log. I keep saying, it's just crazy. So yeah, really happy with that one. Number 5, this one affects me internally and externally. If you've looked at any of my shorts of my pre and post carnivore videos, you'll see that my face was like a bowling ball. I know this sounds crazy, but even my baseball caps don't fit me anymore. I've got a golfing one there, which I'm not a golfer, and I look like a little kid wearing it. I don't know whether my head's shrunk. I hope my brain hasn't, but yeah, where was I? Yeah, my face. I don't know whether you can tell. It's starting to sink in, and yeah, I definitely must get that haircut next week. It's another phenomenal change, which has given me so much more confidence on the inside. No bloating at all. Whether it's around my gut area, around my face, my leg. No, my legs not too bad, but as I say, I've lost weight off them as well. Yeah, again, it just gives you so much more confidence, so much belief in what you're doing, and it just fires you up and makes you just want to keep going. Number 6, energy levels. I've said this time and time again. I feel decades younger. I remember when Sophie was born, I was about 34, and I remember that time of my life so clearly and so vividly, and I didn't have any major issues. I can't think of any at the time, but I was much fitter. I was younger. I was doing sports probably 6, 7 days a week. Life was a ball. New baby, fantastic marriage, etc. And energy levels were great. And this is how it's gone back to, I don't know, maybe since my middle 50s. I've really been not slobby, but can't be bothered. Requests to do things. Should we go here? Should we go there? Oh, just can't be bothered. And it probably was because the weight issues I was carrying so much around. The lockdown situations, which I won't go into, I really went down, really deep down inside myself then. I just wasn't aware of my, well, I was aware that I wasn't in control of my life as I used to, as I thought I was. And yeah, didn't have energy to do anything. But now it's like, should we do this? Should we do that? When I'm teaching, the kids think I'm the crazy old guy, but they love it because I think I play on it and it just gets the best out of the kids. We're doing star jumps, we're doing all sorts of stuff on dry side. And that bouncing off these young kids just makes my energy levels even higher. I come home, I don't look for rewards or stress busting as much as I used to do. But as I say, word of caution on that. I'm still working on it, and yeah, I just feel decades younger. Number 7, along with the energy levels, no aches and pains. I was starting to get a left hip ache, thought it was arthritis about 2 or 3 years ago. Sleeping on that side, couldn't do. I was always sleeping on the back, which then added to the snoring issues with the inflammation. And again, I was thinking like an older person, I'm getting arthritis. It's because of my age. All these classic indoctrinations that we've got, oh, poor me, I'm going into, it's an old age crisis. Yeah, and it's gone. Everything's gone. I've got a total knee replacement on my right knee since I was 50. Osteoarthritis from all the sports I was doing. I don't get any issues with that. I've started doing breaststroke again in the pool, which I couldn't do. I couldn't do those rotations, but none of the aches and pains I used to get with that particular prosthetic, nothing there at all. I'm doing all my exercises. I'm doing was it streamlining with the kids? The chin gets in the way sometimes, but they look at me and think, what's going on? What's happened to this guy? Yeah, so I've got no aches and pains. I know it's going to get even better when I start working on my gym work, but yeah, phenomenal. It is hard to believe, guys. I mean, I wish, it's hard to convince people. You just tell them how you feel, and from the heart, all my issues, particularly those types of things like aches and pains, they've just disappeared, and long may it continue. Number 8, on a personal level, I struggled with gum bleeding, probably poor hygiene maintenance. My mum passed away many, many years ago. She did have gingivitis. And again, you start thinking, is it in the family? I'm stuck with this. Wasn't great on my hygiene in terms of brushing correctly, but I've had my 4 top incisors done, and they were starting to dissolve. So I got them done in December. They were starting to dissolve from drinking all the Diet Coke. So that could go on to another benefit. So don't drink the Diet Coke anymore. Probably have one every 2 weeks through a straw. But yeah, another discipline. So yeah, I've had them done, and my hygienist, Sean from Liverpool, he was great. He actually showed me when I was 64 how to do my teeth properly. So once I'd learned all that, and obviously I spoke to him about the fact that I'd started this carnivore diet. He'd never heard of it. And I told him, I don't get this plaque film or this I don't know, food film on my teeth anymore. I could actually scrape it off. Sorry, that's put you off your teeth. But yeah, none of that's there anymore. My teeth feel fresh. I haven't got halitosis, which was obviously right. Editing, I've got to work on that. Yeah, so obviously with my gums bleeding, the consequence of that was halitosis or bad breath. It's all gone. I'm aware of it now because I'm obviously on my hygiene ritual is so much better. But I know for a fact that is definitely an improvement on carnivore. So again, really happy with that. Okay, just to prove that anyone, and I mean anyone, can be a YouTuber, I've deleted my number 9 benefits clip. So I'm starting again. I'm trying to, I am going to insert this today at a later time. Took me hours to learn how to do it. But yeah, so let's get on with benefit number 9. Which is lower blood pressure or normal blood pressure. So really happy with the readings for the last 6 months. I was on 3 BP meds, came down to 2 a couple of years ago, irbesartan and lisinopril, and I'm completely off them now. So as I say, heading towards my 65th birthday and med free. So I'm delighted with that. Side effects with them always sounded drunk. So if I had alcohol, it would make you slur your words, but I always felt drowsy, didn't like driving, taking the tablets. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with the results. So another fantastic benefit. And number 10, psoriasis. I've had a small patch of psoriasis at the back of my neck, on my knees, on my elbow joints, but nothing major. Since I'd say like my late 50s, I was watching a video at least 6 months ago from a couple called Ancestral Healing, a carnivore couple. She's from America, and he's from Costa Rica, and I think they live in Costa Rica as well. So worth a watch. A young couple, so that got me interested. And one day, I forgot the girl's name. She was saying that the psoriasis had gone from the back of her neck, and I'm sitting there and watching away and thought, yeah, mine. Wonder if mine will ever go. Oh, what? Couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it. And I was like, no way, not that as well. What is this diet? So never came back. Hasn't come back since. I've had a couple little patches on my knees which went as well. What can you say? It's just like another amazing benefit. If it ever comes back, I'll tell you, but I'm not stopping doing this way of eating, so there's no chance it's going to come back. So that's my 10th health benefits. I've got another video coming up which goes in details about a couple of operations I've had over the years. And again, I know today that it links into my UK SAD diet, okay, standard UK diet, and which I was doing wrong for 60 odd years until I saw the fat fiction video. And again, that's why I started the YouTube channel, because I knew I just couldn't. I'm doing it every day, really. People saying to me, how are you doing? What are you doing? A neighbour of ours has come over, asked me to give some swimming lessons, complimented me on the weight loss. And he said, yeah, I've heard of keto. Yeah, no worry, keto. I went, it's much better than that. And I explained to him that about my weight loss. He asked me to show me his stomach out. I've got a 10-inch scar there from one of my operations, which I'm not really comfortable about showing. But I showed him, and he was like, oh my God. He's gone away, and I can tell, his cognitive dissonance is flickering on there. And I think he's going to do something, but we'll see. So before I finish today, I've got one little bonus health benefit. Cognitive clarity. Okay, I think that's the best way to say it. My memory, this is only with hindsight. I look back over the 15 months. It's just crazy. I still use my diaries on my mobile phone, but listen to this. I've started learning two languages. I was doing Spanish on Duolingo anyway, but I've really started taking it to the next level. And we're going to Berlin in October, and I've started learning German. So, wie geht es Ihnen? How are you? What's I'll try to remember to say. Du bist ein YouTuber. You are a YouTuber. I think that's German for YouTuber. Wasser und Kaffee, bitte. So that's water and coffee, please. Water and coffee, please. And the one that makes everyone laugh. Ich bin ein Vater. Okay, so a few Scousers will probably laugh at that one, but that's it. I am a father. And obviously I love Spanish. One of my dreams is to have a holiday home somewhere in that peninsula somewhere. But I love the Spanish language. And what can I say in that? Hola, mis amigos. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien. I've got a long way to go in the languages, but enjoying them now. I never used to enjoy them because I thought it was another chore. It's like being at school. But I stay on the Duolingo for those two. And my third language, which I had a little go at, was Chinese, Mandarin Chinese. So ni hao, wo xiao Alex. I've got a couple of Hong Kong British swimmers in the leisure centre, but I drive them nuts because they want to speak English. Their English is fluent, but I want to learn Chinese. So I go up to a friend of mine called Lucas. I can say his name. And he goes, oh, here he is again. Here's the mad Scout swim teacher. And ni hao, Lucas. And I'm going, and he goes, hi, Alex. And I'm like, no, I want you to speak. He goes, I can't be bothered. And the funny thing is he's almost got a better Scouse accent than me. So having fun with the languages. And as I say, my cognitive clarity, no brain fog, just better focus all around. It's just something that's another epiphany. Definitely another epiphany for me. So everyone, thanks again for all your support. I'm having a blast. Learning video skills, probably driving Michelle mad. I'm just obsessed with this thing at the moment. It's like an OCD of YouTube. I'm going to talk about, as I say, my my health challenges I had starting in 2020 when I had my total knee replacement. I had a thing called a diastasis recti. Now, the ladies will know what that is. And any lady who's had a really bad pregnancy or twins or triplets, diastasis recti is a serious issue. I think I had the male version of it. My doctor didn't know what it was. I've done so much Google on it. I was talking about my linear alba splitting, etc. And this guy looks at me to say, "Oh no, he's Dr. Google, he's Dr. YouTube." And I'll go into a bit more detail about why the health issues I had were directly linked to my diet. As I say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm a crazy YouTube viewer who's trying to spread the word about how amazing the carnivore diet is. I think it is resonating with a lot of people because I'm really getting some amazing comments, particularly from viewers, or yes, fans, the word fans, viewers who say that over 50, a lot of people in the 60s are saying exactly the same as me. I hope they all start the YouTube channels as well, because this is just how I started. I just sat there, night after night, day after day, watching YouTube. And if you just said to me 15 months ago, I would be sitting in my own kitchen doing a health video with my microphone, with my tops being too big for me, I'd have said you were in cloud cuckoo land. So I'm just so grateful for all the response and support. Trolls will be trolls, and I'm not as sensitive as I used to be. But guys, if you're going to troll, you're on the wrong channel, because I'm not going to give up. When I get my Botox and when I get my plastic surgery on me, I start dyeing my hair and everything like you talk about. We'll have a bit of fun with that, and it is what it is. But again, thanks very much, guys. And please like, share, subscribe, and just tell everybody how amazing the carnivore diet is. And if you haven't started yet, give it a month. Okay. Have a nice day.